The Secret Place by Treva Barnard. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Psalm chapter 91, verse 1. Last week, I had to bury my cousin who had died by an act of violence. He was only 29 years old and an only child. It was a great and senseless loss. He didn't have to die the way that he did. My heart goes out to his mother and her sisters who have had to endure loss after loss after loss. This one has been tough to get past, yet our hope and trust still lie in the hands of the Most High God. During the repast before the funeral, there were times that we were able to embrace each other as we were coming in. There were people that we hadn't seen in a long time, and it was a joy to see them, but not under these circumstances. There were times when the pain was so unbearable, yet you could still feel God's presence there. The young people, who we call the church kids, were getting ready to sing A Secret Place by Karen Clark Sheard. As the lead singer began to sing, I closed my eyes and allowed the words to minister to me. This world sometimes seems cruel and cold, and pain doth pierce my very soul. But there's a place, a secret place, a place where I can go. For you shall hide me in your tabernacle, from the rain and storm, and even when my enemies pursue me, you'll keep me safe from harm. There is safety in your tabernacle. There is protection in your tabernacle. There is security in your tabernacle. There is a sanctuary in your tabernacle. Before I knew it, I was singing along with the choir and standing on my feet with my hands raised. At that moment, we began to worship God right amid our tragedy, pain, and confusion, and God came right on in. It is only in God that we can find comfort, strength, and peace, even in the worst of times. There have been many times in my life when I didn't quite understand why God allowed the things He did. Times I wanted to give up, and times I wanted to throw in the towel. But once I got into my secret place and began to worship God, I felt some release and a sense of direction. It is in the secret place of God where I can be renewed, restored, healed, and set free. It doesn't mean I will never hurt again, or anything bad won't happen, but whatever comes or goes, as long as I abide in Him, He will carry me through. God is a spirit, and they that worship Him must worship Him in spirit and in truth. John chapter 4, verse 24. Everyone can praise God, but not everyone can worship Him. Worship isn't about us and what we want or need. Worship is a place where we are in commune with God, a place of reverence, and our heart's posture will express how we feel about Him. When we worship, it is all about God. We must humble ourselves and be vulnerable, open, and honest with God. Not everyone worships God the same. One may raise their hands, kneel, lay prostrate on the ground, etc. There may be few words spoken or none at all. What times have you found shelter in God? What is the difference between praise and worship?